Could Debian 13.5 be the best version ever? Stay until the end of the video to find out together with the test results. This time we will install, review and evaluate Debian 13.5. We go to the website and download Debian Live for convenience. We boot the image and wait for the system to start. At the end, it enters the Xfce desktop and we see it detects Wi-Fi. Now we run the system installer. Select the desired language, the location, and the appropriate keyboard layout settings. Next, we select the right disk. Then we select the installation mode. I select Erase Disk. Then we click on Next button. As for users, we enter the full name, user, PC name, password, and confirmation. Also, we activate automatic logging. After clicking Install, the process will begin. In this version, dozens of bugs and multiple security updates were fixed. Now the system boots. The speed of the first boot is fast. Then we wait for the Xfce desktop environment to finish loading. We check the desktop, dock, panel and menu. The apps are installed by default. Overall, the environment looks proper. Then we open the terminal and increase the text size for a better view. We also increase the size of the terminal window. Now we update the system with the apt-update command. When the update is finished, we install Fastfetch and Sysbench with apt. These two packages serve to view the system info and for the performance tests we will perform in this video respectively. Then we run Fastfetch. The kernel has an average version. The idle memory and disk megabytes per package are excellent. Now we run commands to contrast the system info regarding the distribution version, the kernel, and the memory usage. We also check the occupied disk space. Then we verify the boot time by removing the firmware time, which is very fast. Now we run Sysbench to evaluate the system. We test the CPU with a single thread. The result obtained from this test is great. Then we evaluate the CPU, but with 5 threads, to see its behavior in concurrency. The events per second result is good. We test the threads directly with Sysbench to evaluate how the system properly handles concurrency. The result was average. Now, we evaluate the mutexes to see the efficiency of log handling using 5 threads. The comparative result was average. We test memory reading to evaluate its management. The result obtained is excellent compared to other distributions. Now we change the command arguments to analyze the memory write speed. The result obtained is very good overall indeed. Then we prepare the files for a disk input and output test. This indicates a good sequential write speed overall. We run the test indicating that the mode will be random write and read. The read and write result is absolutely excellent. Now, we run the top command. We run Firefox to analyze memory consumption per browser tab without loading extensions. We open a second tab, loading a video. With this, we want to measure memory consumption when opening several windows on average. Then we open a third and fourth tab to see the average memory consumed per browser tab. The result obtained is average. In the terminal, we try to run the NVIDIA GPU command, but it is not installed. Step 1 is to update etc. apt sources list. Then we add the contrib and non-free repositories to the Debian Xfce line, also to Xfce updates and Xfce security. After saving and exiting, we run sudo apt update. For a full update, we run sudo apt upgrade and wait for it patiently. We restart the computer for the changes to take effect. Upon entering the desktop environment, we run the terminal and fix it. Now, we run the apt-install NVIDIA driver command. With this, we will install the NVIDIA drivers. We wait and restart. With this computer restart, the NVIDIA module will load. We wait for it to restart and enter the desktop. Open terminal. Again, we run the NVIDIA Xfce command to verify the module works. If it fails, we check for nouveau. If not, it is headers. We run apt-install Linux headers. We wait for the headers installation. If all installs correctly, it should build the module. Indeed, everything went well and the kernel module is being built. We wait for the process to finish and restart the PC. This restart will serve to load the NVIDIA module. We wait for it to restart completely and open the terminal for test. We run NVIDIA Xfce. If everything goes well, the command must show the driver version, the CUDA version, among other data. Now we install GLmark 2 and Hashcat packages with sudo apt install. But we also install CUDA toolkit and the OpenCL library. The installation process will start. The last two packages will serve Hashcat package, so we make sure to use the NVIDIA GPU. We run GLmark 2 and it uses the default card to render, which is the Intel card, build measures driver and GPU capacity. Effect2D evaluates accelerated 2D rendering. Desktop simulates a real desktop environment to measure compositor performance. Refract. This test simulates light refraction through transparent surfaces. The score obtained by the Intel card is average. We run GLmark 2 with environment variables, offload and vendor to render with NVIDIA bump simulates relief via bump mapping. With the jellyfish test, many moving semi-transparent objects are rendered. Shadow evaluates dynamic shadow projection. Loop is a test that evaluates the efficiency of loops inside shaders. The score obtained by the NVIDIA card is excellent. We can run the Hashcat, a command to see recognized devices. The graphics processor must appear as device ID number 1. To verify that it is really using the graphics processor, we open a terminal to run NVIDIA Xfce with the L1 option. We run Hashcat B. CUDA is put to the test using hash algorithms. MD5 is old and fast, while SHA-1 is a more secure option. SHA-256 provides greater cryptographic strength. SHA-5112 uses longer hashes and needs more resources. The average was excellent. We run Firefox and go to the Basemark Web 3.0 site. This site performs a performance test for web browsers on computers. It analyzes web performance, advanced graphics via WebGL, and frameworks like jQuery and Angular. It tests DOM and CSS. It also compares results with other systems and checks browser compatibility. The score for the Intel card was average. Now we run Firefox from the terminal with environment variables for NVIDIA and enter the Basemark Web 3.0 site again. Besides computers, it works on mobiles running JavaScript calculations, measuring performance in web content and graphics. Again, it uses WebGL 2.0, the jQuery and Angular libraries plus DOM and CSS tests. The NVIDIA result was fairly average. We have finished the Debian evaluation. We close everything and power off. We will present the conclusion based on the tests. In conclusion, according to the performance tests conducted, Debian 13.5 had great performance and low resource usage. A point to improve is graphics handling due to average performance. However, Debian 13.5 is positioned in second place. That has been all for this video. If you liked it, subscribe, leave a like and turn on notifications. See you next time.